Lions TV, full time from the Den, where it finished Millwall 0, Coventry City 1.
Wow.
Go on, Dad.
Right, not a lot to say about that, is there,
No.
really? Going on from last week, the players look like they got no. They look like they run a marathon, and they all look tired. Midfield again. Like, I don't like seeing that play, but Saville and Denore look absolutely lacklustre today. No energy. I think all the players looked like they was, like say, run a marathon. They look knackered. There was no energy, no, like Connor said earlier, no structure, no one seemed to know what they was doing. There was no energy. There was just so lacklustre. And I think the first half was a non-event. Second half, like Coventry come into from the 55th, 60th minute, and it was all them really. You know, I mean, listen, that was a poor Coventry side as well. Let's make no bones about it. Two poor sides, yeah. And I think I looked at it as going to be like a 0-0 something like that, or like someone would snatch the goal, which ended up Coventry snatched the goal, didn't they? Absolutely. I mean, someone said to me, "How are you going to report on that game?" I mean, I can find it hard, but it is hard. There was no passion in there that game whatsoever. Following on from the Oxford debacle, I think the only guy to come out with credit at the end of the day was Imaku, because I think when he brought him on, he had that energy, that little spark to run at people, things like that, back the team off. But he needed support. Then it's just like that second half against Sunderland, the energy, the passion, everything that went into that game. There's not an inkling of that today. Not an inkling of that today. And it was just absolutely. I always called us bipolar Millwall. That was shocking today.
Yeah.
The players, I don't know what sort of training they're doing or whatever they're doing, but they just looked. None of them looked at the races. None of them. They weren't. All right, Aziz and, like I say, Maku, the only ones to come out credit of that today, I think.
Yeah.
Defence done all right, but there's no energy from the midfield and the front. To me, it's that the energy from the midfielder and the wingers to get the ball forward to create something. But Denore and Saville, unfortunately, just look. They need a rest. Okay? Yeah. I feel like the whole squad needs a rest. I think we need an international break because it was just lethargic, painful to watch. And we're sitting here, and when we done a video of the Blackburn game, we lost in the playoffs. It feels a bit like that again today. It's like so depressed, so like you just feel like where's the heart gone out of that team today? You know. Anyway, enough on the game. I just got to slag off Lewisham Council and is it Southwark Council for the debacle of us coming out of that ground at the end of the match. With like a bunched in load of penguins walking out of there. Fucking mud. It was like it was in Antarctica. We're poodling along, mud everywhere. It's just shocking how someone didn't get injured coming out of that ground today. And then the police stand on the, because they knew we was going to rip the fencing down, didn't they? Yeah, they're standing there laughing. We've like I said, a bunch of penguins walking out of that ground, and that's down to Millwall, and that's down to Lewisham Council. I want to swear, but I won't. Absolute disgrace. You're a shambles. Millwall and Lewisham Council. And listen, I've had enough of that. I'm going to let Connor speak now.
That's actually made me smile.
Made you smile?
Made me like poodling around and debacle. Used to that. But yeah, there is nothing to smile about that performance. The way I describe it is toothless, spineless,
Gutless.
There's tiredness, fatigue, and like my dad said, complete lack of structure. I think that's actually one of the most annoyed and fuming that I've come out of the ground because, you know, we had all that hard work, the performance against Leeds, performance against Burnley, you know, the fighting back to get a point against Sunderland, and then we put in performance like that. You know, we could have easily come away with it with all 3 points if we actually had a go at them. But I can't actually recall a shot on target.
No.
A shot on target at all. There was just and I think Neil Harris needs to wake up and smell the coffee after that one.
There was no pattern of play, was there? No pattern of play.
Yeah, and the defence were completely let down by the midfield. We was getting completely overrun. And I think it was on the hour mark, 55 minutes into the game, where you could see they was actually getting on top. And I feel like from them, I was actually quite shocked that he didn't change the team at half time because we hadn't had a shot on target. But from the 55th minute, and then when they scored, then he decided to change it. It's like, hold on, we're the home team here. They look like the home team because they were making changes before we were. So it looked like they actually wanted it more than us.
Yeah.
And I just think, with the hard work of them 3 performances. Last week, he got the substitutions wrong. We're at the wrong time. He could have brought on players earlier. This week, I think he got the substitutions wrong, Neil. And I do love you, Neil Harris, but I feel like sometimes you actually do need to stand up and admit when you got it wrong. And today was one of them days. I don't think it was a great performance from a lot of the players. There's a lot of players out there who, like you say, looked tired, absolutely knackered. I don't think Watmore was. I don't think Watmore was the shell of a man that he was at the start of the season. I know everyone slags off Honeyman. There's a lot of players who've been made out to be scapegoats, but it was a poor performance from him today. Poor. Like Dad said, like the only players to come away with a bit of credit from today's game for me personally are Imaku, who was on for all of 20 minutes, and Femi Aziz. But what we end up doing is we become solely reliant on the players who actually attack. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but like Aziz and Imaku and your essays, the only players who actually run a defence. We're relying on them players and trying to give them move around, right? Make space. I feel like a lot of the team today and of recent, they're just literally pointing at where to pass it. Oh, pass it to him. No, move around, play like a team, attack like a team, defend like a team. We know how to do it. Just put it into these sort of games, and because obviously now looking at this performance and last week's, where I feel like we dropped 2 points against Oxford. I just feel like it's all of our hard work against the Leeds, Burnley, and it's completely undone now. I mean, it's completely undone.
Not really. I mean, I disagree with you, but listen, we got all them games undefeated. We're not like we went all them games undefeated, but slow, lethargic today, and we could have done so much better. Oxford and today was 6 points here for the taking to push us right up into the playoffs, and we missed it. We missed the trick there, haven't we? But
I'm just absolutely raging at that performance.
Pissed off, but anyway, it is what it is. We're going to go now. I don't know where we're coming to 7 minutes on this video.
No, I know. Yeah,
We'll be such a crap game. But big shout out to my friend Will, coming all the way down from Coventry today. You've got away with that one. Oh no, you didn't get away with it. You got the 3 point. Well, good luck, Will, and safe journey home, mate, and to all you Coventry fans. But I don't really want to say it. But good luck, Will, and I don't know. I don't say that.
Yeah, take
apart from
come on, you Lions.
Come on, you Lions.